What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. So first and foremost, I wanted to take a few seconds to once again wish all of our friends as well as our viewers in the States a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you got to spend time with your family as well as your loved ones and just had a great time in general. But now we're on to the crazy Black Friday. Now, when the UK adopted Black Friday, it was like several years ago, it was just literally Black Friday. You did have Cyber Monday as well, to be fair, but now you just literally have the lead up to Black Friday. Everyone has like a week sale. I say everyone, it's not everyone, but majority of stores have like the lead up to Black Friday. I assume it is the same in the States. I definitely know Funko have had that week-long sale, and they had the same here on Funko Europe. We got like 70% off, what was there, 50, 30, and 10% off, you know, varying degrees of a discount, depending, I guess, on how new the pop was. And I picked up a ton of things, not just from Funko Europe either. So yeah, today's video is essentially my Black Friday haul. Now, there is a lot of it off to my right here, probably 20 plus pops, but I will be honest with you guys, there's nothing too crazy, nothing too new. I did actually grab a whole bunch of new stuff off Pop Culture during their 30% off Funko in-stock sale, but sadly that parcel hasn't come in just yet. It's probably going to be another 7 to 10 days. As soon as it comes in, we'll do like 1 or 2 videos with that haul. But yeah, as I said, about 20 plus pops, most of it bought from FunkoEurope.com, some from Forbidden Planet, maybe 1 or 2 other stores as well. A lot of it I bought to like flesh out collections, or just where the deal was like crazy, like £2-3 for a pop, and some things I thought that I'd like, whatnot here and there. But yeah, I guess let's waste no more time and get into things. On, if you do happen to hear this kind of grinding noise anytime in the background, I do apologize. There is construction going on with one of the neighbors like across the way. You know, where we live, it's normally very, very quiet, but unfortunately, anytime there's like construction or loud noises, it just seems to like reverberate around the whole block. So I do apologize for that if you kind of hear those noises. So first up, we have some of the connecting Return of the Jedi skiff set. We've got Han, Lando, as well as Nikto. I actually bought Luke and Chewie, the first ones to come out, literally when they did first come out, and then I was like, you know what, these sets, they always go down in price, so why am I buying them as soon as they come out? And then it took ages. Like, these did go like cheaper in other sales like throughout the year, but they were at their cheapest. I'd seen them £9 each. Didn't have the Boba Fett one, so I could complete the set. I'll have to grab it another time. Also from Return of the Jedi, we've got Emperor Palpatine on his throne. I bought this to go with the moment of Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker, which I think someone may have got me for Christmas. At least it's no longer on my Amazon list. I know, I'm cheating a bit. But yeah, I heard this like fits in nicely behind to like really complete the moment. Though I do think my Palpatine's head is maybe a little bit bent upwards. Hopefully I can fix that. Next up, we got Carmela Sopranos from one of my favorite TV shows of all time, The Sopranos. I don't have all of them just yet. I still need Paulie, but he's like become really expensive now. He barely released over here, was a Funko Shop exclusive. I have all of the others from that first wave, but then I do need the rest from, I think this was the second wave. Is there a third wave as well? Not 100% sure, but definitely want to get these eventually. I'm also a pretty big fan of 300, so I had to pick Dilios up at 300 pence. I know, that was a pretty crap joke. £3 though, bargain for this pop. I do have the OG Leonidas, and I bought one of the newer ones. It was the exclusive one. I think it just literally had a scratch on his face. Was there a helmeted one as well? Or was that like the chase? It may have been. I did also add Xerxes to my cart, but he sold out before I managed to check out, which was pretty annoying because he was also £3. I'll have to pick him up and Queen Gorgo at another time. Next, we've got a couple of WWE Hall of Famers, Invader and Ravishing Rick Rude. Sadly, neither no longer with us. Just so many wrestlers die way too young, man. But yeah, I have fallen way behind on my WWE collection. There's probably like 10 or 15 that have come out since like the last wave I bought, if that makes sense. So happy to add these in a sale. I think they were slightly more expensive, maybe around the £6 mark. But I've been sitting on them for a while. As I said, I really need to get going once again with the WWE collection. And now I'm pretty sure everything from here on out is anime. First up here, we have Jigen, the Funko Shop exclusive glow-in-the-dark from Dragon Ball Super. Will be completely honest with you guys, if you watched the channel before, you've probably heard me say this quite a few times. I haven't watched Dragon Ball in like donkey's years, 20 plus years probably. Watched it when I was in school, the like OG, well, not really the OG one because that came out the year I was born, but Dragon Ball Z, the OG Dragon Ball Z, I did watch in school, but I've never come back to watch it. It's on my list to watch. I will definitely get to it at some point. So I can kind of catch up with all these characters. The only one thing I am a little bit scared about is that I'm obviously going to love Dragon Ball because I did love it as a kid, and then I'm going to want to collect all the pops because the pop collection is absolutely huge. But yeah, we picked up Jigen for, I think it was like £4 something. So for a Funko Shop exclusive and a glow-in-the-dark, you couldn't really go wrong. Likewise, I've yet to watch InuYasha. It is on my watch list, and likewise, I'm like, should I really collect this set? It is pretty big, but I feel the pops actually look really, really cool, and I picked up Koga and Kagura here. They were literally $2.99 from Forbidden Planet, so I thought, you know what, it's a really good bargain, let's go for it. I also picked up 4 of the 5 commons in the last wave of Boruto figures to release, and yes, I still haven't watched Boruto either, though it's not through want of trying. They're just so hard to come by here in the UK. Even the Blu-rays, I think we have easy access to like the first 52 episodes, but then everything else after that, like, where are they? I think there's like 293 off the top of my head. Hopefully it comes to a streaming service very, very soon. But here we have Jigen, Koji, Mirai, and I think this is actually the second Shigadai to be released. These were all purchased for, like, some of them were £3, and I think some were £5 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I want to get all of like the Boruto and Naruto sets, like at least one of each figure. I don't need to have like a variant of every single one. But yeah, hopefully I can watch Boruto quite soon as well. So the rest of these anime pickups I have at least seen. So first up we have Tokyo Ghoul Re, we got the Final Battle Ken Kaneki, Ao, as well as Nimura Furota. Gotta say, with Tokyo Ghoul, I really liked the first and third seasons. The second and fourth, like, not so much. They were still decent enough, but there was, like, from what I read, so much cut out from the manga, so a lot of stuff didn't really make sense. There wasn't great explanations. There was some things censored as well, which was weird. It's like some things were super violent, then other times they just decided, yeah, we're going to censor this with, like, blurs and stuff. At least that's, like, what I got in terms of my viewing experience, which I think it was, did I watch it on Crunchyroll or did I watch it on Netflix? I can't entirely remember, but either way, I'm with all those people that say we want the full story to be animated at some point. I do actually want to get the rest in this wave as well. We've got Kisho Arima, Juzo Suzuya, as well as Hiname Fueguchi. I did actually have Hiname, similar as I mentioned earlier to Xerxes. She was in my cart, but then when I went to checkout, she had already sold out, I guess because she has a chase opportunity maybe. From Hunter x Hunter, I also grabbed Pakanoda and Finks. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I did unbox the latest wave of Hunter x Hunter figures, and I mentioned in that video that I'd still yet to pick up the previous wave, so finally happy to get Pakanoda and Finks into the collection. I do still, though, need to add Shizuku, Feitan, Machi, as well as Nobunaga. I think there is also that exclusive Feitan as well. But yeah, I think that then completes the last wave for me. So a few days ago, I posted a couple of shorts of the latest wave of Bleach Funko Pops that will be coming out, both the commons and the exclusives. And I finally have picked up, well, it actually wasn't the last wave, it was the wave before last. I finally added some of them into the collection. We've got Chad, Orihime, as well as Rukia. I wasn't going to pick Rukia up because I did actually have the OG one, and I figured if I was ever going to get anything signed, if like Michelle Ruff comes over to the UK, I think that's how you pronounce her name anyway, it might be Ruth maybe, I would probably get the OG one signed, but it was on a like pretty good offer. These weren't like anything too crazy. I think they dropped down to about £6 if I'm not mistaken. And I also picked up Yoroichi as well as Kisuke and Yoroichi in her cat form. Thoroughly enjoying Bleach at the moment. It is my current anime watch. Where am I? Is it the Arankar arc? I think, I don't know if that's exactly what the arc is called, but it's literally the one after that whole Bount filler arc, which wasn't too bad, but yeah, I did kind of struggle through it a little bit. I think the next episode to watch is 117, so I've still got plenty to go, and as I said, thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. And now I thought maybe let's save the best till last, but to be honest, this Funko Pop is really nothing special. In fact, it's actually massively disappointing by the fact that they made it a deluxe. But the really cool thing is, guys, I managed to get the Chase, the Funko Shop exclusive father from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So yeah, as I said, the pop is nothing special. Like, there is so much space in that box. It's just crazy. I mean, check this out. This is probably the best comparison I can show. So this father right here is a deluxe, and the Emperor Palpatine is not a standard pop. I mean, it's crazy. They're literally the same size. Maybe even Emperor Palpatine. Well, fair enough, the Star Wars figures all have a base, but he's maybe even got a little bit more about him. There was quite a bit of controversy when this figure released. Everyone was like, there's just so much space in the box. They've done it with the Cart Titan. I think the Shigaraki one as well from My Hero Academia. There was a lot of space in the box, and it's like, like common Funko. So I do got to wonder if that's why they moved to that like Pop Plus range, so they can still try and sell things for a little bit more, but yeah, not go too crazy with the deluxe. You know, when there's that much space in the box, and when you're comparing pops like this, which are exactly the same, that is just crazy. The Palpatine, I think, was £8. I think it was 50% off. The father figure was, I feel it was around 70% off. I think it's normally around £30. No way I was paying for that. It was down to £9, and I thought, you know what, let's grab it. Love Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, so needed to add it to the collection. And I gotta be super duper happy that I did get the Jace, even if it is just that crappy little orb that glows. And well, there we go, guys. Those were my Black Friday pickups, at least for now. As I said, I did order a whole bunch of things from Pop Culture. Hopefully that will come in the next 7 to 10 days and we can check those out, because there was some new stuff in there and I got it for 30% off in that discount. Normally with Pop Culture, when I order things and you have discounts like that, it's normally the discount pays for the international shipping, which is still pretty cool because they are a lot cheaper than Funko Europe as well as some other sites. But you never know, there may be some cheeky restocks here and there. I haven't really checked out Amazon too much, and maybe some things dropped today as well. So yeah, maybe some more Black Friday purchases will be on the way. But that is it for now, and that is also going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop some comments below. Let me know what items, you know, Funko, statues, figures, Lego, whatever you guys picked up for Black Friday, drop it in the comments below. And as always, I've got plenty more content on the way for you guys. The usual Funko, Lego, statues, figures, and TCGs are all incoming. Now, if you're watching this video the moment it goes live, I am currently at MCM Comic Con Birmingham, hopefully having a good time, getting some things signed, doing some Funko Pop hunting, checking out the con in general. So please do expect a few videos in the coming days about that. And yeah, as I said, more Funkos, more everything. Make sure you stay tuned for all that content and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It's very simple. Subscribe, hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.